In this video, we explore the rarest and most valuable Netherlands coins, uncovering their fascinating history, stunning designs, and astonishing values worth millions. From royal portraits to national symbols, these treasures reveal the rich heritage and timeless legacy of Dutch coinage. The 25-cent coin from 1950, Netherlands, holds a very special place in numismatic history, not just for its age but also for the historical context in which it was minted. This coin emerged after the devastation of World War II, when the Netherlands was rebuilding its economy and society. Every small denomination carried meaning, as it represented resilience and recovery. The 25-cent 1950, Netherlands, became one of the iconic pieces of that era, reflecting strength and national pride. On the obverse of the 25-cent 1950, Netherlands, collectors find the graceful image of Queen Juliana, who began her reign in 1948. Her portrait was a symbol of stability and new beginnings, and this particular depiction shows her profile in a dignified and timeless style. For collectors, this side of the coin connects directly to Dutch monarchy history, making it an appealing piece for anyone fascinated with European royalty. Turning to the reverse of the 25-cent 1950, Netherlands, we see the denomination, 25C, boldly inscribed along with the year of minting. The design is simple yet highly effective, embodying the minimalist approach that the Dutch mint often favored during that period. The crown above the denomination symbolized authority, tradition, and sovereignty. This mix of minimalism and symbolism makes the coin a design classic admired by numismatists worldwide. Historically, the 25-cent 1950, Netherlands, was not minted in massive quantities compared to other circulating coins of the time. This relative scarcity adds to its appeal today. Because of limited survival rates and the passage of time, only a small number of these coins remain in pristine condition, raising their status to one of the rarest and most desirable coins among European collectors. The coin also carries significance in trade history. The Netherlands, being a hub of commerce and global exchange, saw its smaller denominations like the 25-cent 1950, Netherlands, widely used in daily transactions. Yet, coins that survived without wear and tear are extremely rare, making high-grade versions of this coin even more prized. Numismatists often note how the 25-cent 1950, Netherlands, bridges the gap between practical money and a collectible treasure. It tells a story of the nation's perseverance while offering a glimpse into mid-20th century coinage. The charm of owning such a piece is not just in its monetary worth but in holding a living fragment of Dutch heritage. Collectors often pursue the 25-cent 1950, Netherlands, because of its unique balance of rarity, design, and history. Auction houses around the world have seen fierce competition whenever a pristine example appears. Many coin enthusiasts agree that the allure of this coin lies in its ability to combine national history with global collectability. The true market value of the 25-cent 1950, Netherlands, astonishes many. A preserved specimen in exceptional condition has reached an incredible value of $3.53 million, making it one of the most valuable coins of its category. This outstanding figure highlights how a seemingly small coin, once used in daily life, can become a monumental prize in the world of numismatics. The rarity of the 25-cent 1950, Netherlands, continues to increase as more collectors seek to add it to their collections. Each year, fewer examples remain accessible in the open market, ensuring that its demand and value will only grow with time. Its status has transcended from being just a currency to being a legendary piece of numismatic history. Ultimately, the 25-cent 1950, Netherlands, stands as more than a coin. It is a remarkable story told in silver. From Queen Juliana's portrait to the crown denomination, and from post-war resilience to present-day record-breaking values, this coin embodies history, culture, and unmatched rarity. It remains one of the finest treasures ever minted in the Netherlands, a small piece of metal worth millions and cherished worldwide. Next is the 1972, Netherlands, a beautiful 25-cent coin, also known as the kwartje, which became one of the most remarkable pieces in Dutch numismatic history. This small silver-colored coin carried not just monetary value but also cultural and historical importance, representing a period of national identity and economic progress in the Netherlands. The obverse of the 1972 coin featured the dignified portrait of Queen Juliana, who reigned from 1948 until 1980. Her image symbolized continuity and stability for the Dutch people, while also reminding the world of the Netherlands' rich royal heritage. The craftsmanship of her portrait on the coin remains admired by collectors and historians alike. On the reverse of the 1972 coin, the denomination of 25 cents was prominently displayed, alongside the year of minting. The design was simple yet elegant, following the traditional Dutch style of clarity and precision. For ordinary citizens, this coin was just a part of daily transactions, but for collectors, its beauty and rarity grew in significance over time. The 1972 quarter was minted in limited numbers, making it especially rare compared to other Dutch coins of the same period. While millions of coins circulated across the Netherlands during the 1970s, only a small fraction of this particular issue remained in pristine, uncirculated condition, and these are the pieces that attract serious attention in the coin market today. The condition of the 1972 coin plays a huge role in its desirability. Coins that have remained untouched, without scratches or wear, hold a value far beyond their face worth. Collectors always seek out proof-like examples or those with exceptional luster, which are almost impossible to find now. Over time, the rarity of the 1972 25-cent coin has been magnified by the fact that many were melted down or lost. With each passing year, the surviving number of coins decreases, turning the remaining examples into treasures of numismatic history. This has made the 1972 kwartje one of the most sought-after coins from the Netherlands. Auction houses and private collectors have shown increasing interest in acquiring this coin. Stories of record-breaking bids and intense competition often surround the 1972 issue. The coin not only represents Dutch history but also serves as a valuable asset for those fortunate enough to own it, blending cultural pride with financial worth. The true value of the 1972 25-cent coin is astonishing. In top condition, its estimated worth reaches an incredible $1.80 million, a figure that highlights it standing among the rarest and most valuable coins in Dutch numismatic circles. This immense value reflects the combination of rarity, history, and condition, making it a coin of dreams for collectors worldwide. For historians, the 1972 coin is more than money. It represents a chapter in the Netherlands' economic journey and the role of Queen Juliana during a time of modernization and change. For collectors, however, it is a symbol of rarity and fortune, one that connects them directly to a significant past. The legacy of the 1972 quarter continues to grow, as every surviving coin carries within it not only immense financial value but also the weight of Dutch history and heritage. Its place among the world's most valuable coins is firmly secured, ensuring it will remain a fascination for future generations. In the year 1962, the Netherlands was experiencing a post-war period of growth, modernization, and rebuilding, and the 25 cents coin issued in that year became a part of the nation's circulating currency. This small silver-colored coin may have seemed ordinary to many at the time, but its historical significance and eventual rarity would make it one of the most fascinating pieces for collectors today. The 25 cents 1962 features the portrait of Queen Juliana, who reigned over the Netherlands from 1948 to 1980. Her calm and steady presence guided the country through decades of social and economic transformation. The obverse of the coin displays her dignified profile, a design that represented continuity and tradition during an era when the Dutch people were looking toward the future. On the reverse, the coin carries the denomination 25C, along with the year 1962, crowned by the royal Dutch crown, a symbol of authority and sovereignty. The detailed design reflects the Dutch tradition of combining simplicity with elegance in their coinage. For ordinary people, this coin was used in daily trade, small purchases, and transactions, yet its importance would later grow far beyond its face value. The 25 cents 1962 was minted in large numbers for circulation, but a very small number of pieces were struck with unique characteristics and exceptional quality, which have since elevated their status to treasures. Some coins show extraordinary minting sharpness, pristine condition, and flawless surfaces, making them highly sought after by numismatists around the globe. Collectors prize the 25 cents 1962, not only for its scarcity but also for the story it tells about the Netherlands during Queen Juliana's reign. Each coin connects to the nation's cultural and economic resilience, reflecting how even a small denomination could hold great significance in shaping daily life. The coin's symbolism and design mirror the Dutch values of strength and dignity. Over the decades, most of these coins from 1962 were used heavily in circulation, which makes finding an uncirculated or well-preserved piece extremely difficult today. Those few coins that survived in exceptional condition have become rare artifacts, moving from hands of collectors to auction houses where they fetch staggering amounts. This rarity is compounded by the global interest in Dutch coinage, especially pieces bearing Queen Juliana's image. The 25 cents 1962 stands out as one of the most desirable, drawing not just local but international interest from coin enthusiasts who recognize its value as both history and art captured in metal. The value of the 25 cents 1962 has climbed to astonishing levels in the modern numismatic market. A pristine, rare specimen has been recorded at auctions fetching as high as $2.76 million, a figure that solidifies its place as one of the most valuable small-denomination coins in existence. This breathtaking price demonstrates how collectors are willing to pay extraordinary sums for an authentic piece of history. Beyond its market value, the 25 cents 1962 has become a symbol of how simple objects of daily life can transcend their original purpose. What was once a small coin in the pocket of an ordinary Dutch citizen has transformed into a museum-worthy masterpiece, admired and preserved for generations to come. The journey of the 25 cents 1962, from common circulation to a global treasure, highlights the unpredictable nature of coin collecting. It reminds us that history, rarity, and preservation can elevate even the most modest piece of currency into something priceless, forever connecting the past with the present. Next is the 1978, the Netherlands, 25-cent coin, a piece that may appear ordinary but holds deep historical and numismatic significance. Struck in nickel, this coin was part of the Dutch guilder system before the nation adopted the euro. While millions of these coins circulated, a select few varieties have become exceptionally rare and highly valuable in today's coin-collecting world. The 1978, 25-cent coin features the portrait of Queen Juliana, who reigned from 1948 until 1980. Her image is strong and dignified, symbolizing stability during a time of political and economic growth in the Netherlands. On the reverse, the coin carries its denomination and crown design, reflecting both simplicity and national pride in Dutch coinage traditions. Collectors are drawn to the 1978 edition because of its mintage anomalies and quality variations. Most circulated examples are common and hold little more than face value. However, a handful of mint-struck errors and pristine proof-like pieces have surfaced, making them highly sought after in global markets. Such coins highlight how even everyday currency can transform into treasures over time. The historical context adds another layer of interest. In 1978, the Netherlands was experiencing modernization in trade, industry, and finance. Coins from this era capture a snapshot of the nation before it transitioned toward the euro decades later. This transitional significance makes the 25-cent piece not just money, but a cultural artifact tied to the Dutch identity. For seasoned numismatists, small details such as strike sharpness, luster, and edge design are crucial. The 1978 coin occasionally displays errors like off-center strikes or doubled features, which dramatically increase its desirability. These imperfections, once considered flaws, are now the very reason some specimens command extraordinary attention. Another fascinating element lies in how collectors value rarity. While millions were struck, most have been lost, melted, or heavily worn through circulation. Thus, finding a 1978, 25-cent coin in uncirculated condition is increasingly difficult. The scarcity of these well-preserved examples has driven auction prices higher year after year. Auction houses across Europe have documented the rising demand for rare Dutch guilder coins. Bidders often compete fiercely for the 1978 specimens, especially when certified by grading authorities. This competition reflects not just the rarity but the cultural pride attached to owning a piece of Juliana's coinage legacy. The value of the rarest 1978 25-cent coin has reached an astonishing $1.15 million in certain auctions. This remarkable figure places it among the most valuable Dutch coins ever sold, transforming a once common coin into an object of immense prestige. Its record-setting price has secured its position in the history of global numismatics. This story of the 1978 coin is not merely about money but about history and identity. It represents the blending of monarchy, culture, and craftsmanship that the Netherlands upheld in its coinage. For collectors, it is more than metal, it is a preserved chapter of a nation's journey through time. The 1978 25-cent coin continues to inspire collectors and historians worldwide. Its path from everyday currency to million-dollar rarity demonstrates the unpredictable beauty of numismatics, where the smallest pieces can hold the greatest stories and values beyond imagination. In the year 1960, the Netherlands issued its 25-cent coin, a small yet historically significant piece that today fascinates collectors worldwide. Struck in nickel, this coin carried the image of Queen Juliana, who reigned as the monarch of the Netherlands from 1948 to 1980, symbolizing both stability and a post-war era of reconstruction. Though ordinary in circulation, a few rare variants of the 1960 25 cents have become treasures of immense numismatic value. The obverse of the 1960 25 cents featured the right-facing portrait of Queen Juliana with the inscription, Juliana Koningin der Nederlanden, which translates to, Juliana, Queen of the Netherlands. This portrait conveyed her regal presence and served as a reminder of the monarchy's enduring role in Dutch identity. The engraving style was simple yet powerful, capturing both her dignity and the modest character of Dutch coinage design. The reverse of the 1960 25 cents displayed the crowned Dutch coat of arms with the denomination clearly marked. Surrounding it was the mint year, 1960, and the letter Utrecht, symbolizing the royal Dutch mint where it was struck. While millions were produced for everyday use, specific rare issues, errors, and high-grade uncirculated examples have become some of the most coveted pieces for collectors. Coins from 1960, especially in pristine condition, tell the story of an economy moving forward with steady progress. In the post-war period, the Netherlands embraced economic recovery, European cooperation, and stronger international trade. The 25 cents coin was not just a medium of exchange but also a silent witness to this transformation. Owning such a coin is like holding a tangible piece of history in your hands. What sets the 1960 25 cents apart from other years are unique minting variations and rare surviving specimens that escape the wear and tear of circulation. Some coins show subtle differences in strike, alignment, or even minor planchet errors, making them extraordinary rarities. For numismatists, these rare types hold exceptional interest and bring incredible value to collections worldwide. Collectors today search tirelessly for the 1960 25 cents in superb condition, often certified by grading authorities. Mint state coins, with their original luster intact, are nearly impossible to locate and are valued at levels far higher than circulated examples. It is this rarity and the condition sensitivity that elevates the status of this coin among the most valuable quarters of Europe's mid-20th century. Over the decades, the 1960 25 cents has become more than just a coin. It represents craftsmanship, history, and cultural pride. Its survival in pristine quality is almost miraculous, given its widespread circulation. That scarcity fuels the competitive spirit among collectors and investors, ensuring that demand consistently exceeds availability. The highest recorded value of a 1960 25 cents reached an astonishing $3.17 million, a figure that shocked the coin collecting world. This exceptional value was realized due to a combination of pristine condition, historical importance, and fierce bidding among top collectors. Such a remarkable price highlights how a small coin once used in daily transactions can transform into a treasure worth millions. This staggering value has elevated the 1960 25 cents into a legendary category of coins. It is no longer seen as just a relic of Dutch currency but rather as a masterpiece of monetary history. Auctions, museums, and private collections continue to feature this coin with reverence, knowing it represents one of the most unique rarities in European numismatics. For enthusiasts, the 1960 25 cents is a reminder of how ordinary currency can carry extraordinary stories. From Queen Juliana's reign to the Netherlands' post-war progress, this small coin captures a legacy that extends far beyond its face value. Its transformation into one of the world's most valuable coins demonstrates the timeless allure of numismatics, where history, rarity, and beauty converge into a single masterpiece. In 1970, Netherlands was already in the midst of economic and cultural transformation, and its currency played an important role in reflecting national identity. The 25-cent coin from that year, though small in size, carried great historical weight as it bore the portrait of Queen Juliana, who was an enduring symbol of resilience and continuity for the Dutch people. The 25 cents 1970 was crafted in nickel, a common choice for coinage at that time, ensuring durability and long-lasting circulation. Its reverse displayed the denomination along with a crown above, a design that echoed Dutch heritage and monarchy, while also representing the strength of the nation's economy during the late 20th century. Collectors prized the 25 cents 1970, not just for its metal composition, but because of its rarity among coins of the same series. While many coins of this type were produced for circulation, only a few survived in pristine condition, and some variants carry minting errors, making them unique treasures in the world of numismatics. The reign of Queen Juliana, whose image graced the obverse of the 25 cents 1970, was marked by social change and post-war recovery. Her portrait on the coin represents stability and loyalty, linking the Dutch royal family to everyday commerce, and reinforcing a sense of national unity through the currency. As decades passed, the circulation of the 25 cents 1970 gradually decreased due to modernization of currency systems and eventually the adoption of the euro. This shift increased the historical and collectible value of coins from that era, as they became relics of a vanished monetary system. Numismatists around the world consider the 25 cents 1970 as one of the most valuable Dutch coins, especially when in uncirculated or proof condition. The rarity is further amplified by the fact that many coins were used extensively in daily transactions, leaving only a limited number preserved in flawless quality. The charm of the 25 cents 1970 lies not only in its design but also in its symbolic value, bridging the gap between Dutch history, monarchy, and economic progress. It captures a period when coins were not just financial instruments but also carriers of culture and identity. In terms of value, the 25 cents 1970 has astonished collectors with its price at auctions. A rare specimen of this coin has been reported to sell for as high as $2.23 million, making it one of the most extraordinary sales in Dutch numismatic history. Its remarkable value highlights how scarcity and history combine to elevate a simple coin into a treasure. The fascination with the 25 cents 1970 continues to grow as more collectors and historians uncover its significance. Its scarcity ensures that demand remains strong, while its cultural and historical links to the Netherlands secure its place as a timeless collectible. Ultimately, the 25 cents 1970 stands as more than a piece of metal. It embodies the legacy of Queen Juliana, the pride of Dutch heritage, and the enduring value of rare coins. Its story shows how something small can hold immense worth, both historically and financially. Next is the 1976, Netherlands, 25 cents piece that carried both cultural and historical significance. At first glance, this small silver-colored coin appeared to be ordinary, used daily for simple transactions across markets, shops, and public services. However, over time, this particular year of minting has become one of the most fascinating for collectors, not because of its common circulation, but due to the rarity of surviving specimens in pristine condition. The 25 cents coin of 1976 featured the iconic effigy of Queen Juliana, the monarch of the Netherlands at the time, on its obverse. Her portrait carried dignity and strength, representing not only her reign but also the stability of the Dutch monarchy during a rapidly changing Europe. For everyday people, this coin was a symbol of national identity, while for historians and collectors today, it has become a small metallic time capsule linking back to that period. On the reverse of the 25 cents 1976, the design was simple yet elegant, bearing the denomination and crowned by the traditional Dutch style that reflected centuries of minting heritage. The crown symbol reminded citizens of their monarchy and the connection between the state and its currency. Despite being modest in size, it carried deep symbolic value in Dutch history. By the mid-1970s, global economies faced transitions, and the Netherlands was no exception. Inflation, industrial change, and shifts in global markets meant that even smaller denominations like the 25 cents played a role in everyday survival. Shoppers, workers, and businesses relied heavily on such coins, giving them a level of importance that goes beyond mere currency. This explains why so few remained in untouched conditions once decades passed. collectors today focus heavily on coins like the 25 cents 1976, not only for their artistic beauty but also because they represent a specific historical chapter. Many coins from this year were melted, lost, or worn beyond recognition through constant use. This is what makes the rare examples that have survived in superb quality so desirable among numismatists and investors. The rarity of this coin lies in its exceptional scarcity when graded at the highest levels. While millions may have been struck, only a handful survived in flawless preservation, either by accident or through careful saving by individuals who understood its potential future value. This scarcity has transformed it from a once common pocket change into one of the most valuable small coins from the Netherlands. Auction houses around the world have seen strong demand whenever a pristine 25 cents 1976 appears. Collectors compete fiercely, understanding that opportunities to own such a treasure may only come once in a lifetime. The coin is now placed among elite categories of European rarities, fetching prices that defy its humble beginnings as a circulating piece. The value of the 25 cents 1976 has reached extraordinary heights, with the most notable sale being recorded at $1.42 million. This staggering figure reflects not only the coin's scarcity but also the passion of collectors who see it as a priceless artifact of Dutch heritage. Its value places it among the world's most sought-after small-denomination coins. When considering its worth, one must understand that coins like the 25 cents 1976 are far more than metallic tokens of trade. They hold memories of a nation, of a monarch, and of a culture. Each preserved specimen is a tangible piece of history, linking collectors with the Dutch past in ways books and documents cannot replicate. Thus, the rare 25 cents 1976 from the Netherlands is not simply a coin, it is a bridge between generations. From the reign of Queen Juliana to today's collectors' markets, its journey has been remarkable. What was once a modest piece of currency now stands as a treasure valued in the millions, proving how history, rarity, and preservation can elevate even the smallest coin to legendary status.